Would you like to know some of the biggest regrets that a lot of final expense telesales agents have after they fail? Well, I'm going to share with you what you need to know so that you don't make these same mistakes that can rob you of an amazing opportunity. So grab your pen and paper if you like. We're going to dive into this. And before I do, my name is Jason. I'm your friend in the business, and I'm very blessed to partner with amazing brand new and veteran agents alike in our national agency selling life, Medicare, and annuities face to face, but more importantly, in the telespace. So, free resources always for your taking at jasonfinalexpense.com. And thank you for joining with us in this content about what you're going to regret about some decisions that maybe you've seen some other people make. So, let's get right into this without further ado. Number one, you didn't take the time to actually train to win. You didn't take the time because you've got time. Everybody has 24 hours on their clock. And did the time clock you, or did you capitalize with the time that you were given? You've got to train to win. Did you go through, like what we do in our national agency, a 5-day telemastery program where you practice like your very career depends on it? Because it does. A lot of regrets that a lot of agents have is not having a trainer that truly invests in them, not having a mentor that gives them the turnkey systems to translate this simple business in an easier way. When you don't train to win, what will happen is you're given a script and you're going to get hurt because you don't have people in your corner that can say, hey, watch out for this. Be careful of that. This is what's going to clock you and hurt you. Try it this way. I'm hearing it in you. Let's maybe handle this a little differently and then get back on the call. A lot of insurance agents regret getting into this business because it's a dangerous little playground. 90% of the agent force fails because maybe they didn't have a trainer that they vetted. Maybe they didn't ask their final expense trainer, how many years have you done final expense sales yourself? Have you been in this industry for a long time? Are you a $1 million roundtable producer? Have you trained other agents to win? You've got to make sure you've got winners that are now helping you win. The last thing you want to do is really realize that, oh no, I was handed a free script and a lot of free time, and I didn't take the time into account. And now I'm in a place of regret. So, number one, you've got to control time. You've got to train to win, and you've got to really want it. You've got 24 hours in the day. Maybe put the Xbox down and execute on jumping into some training sessions like we provide live. It's very important to leverage your time if you want to have a lot of success. And if you're in a place of temporary distress or regret, that's not where you have to stay, my friends. Success can be ahead of you, but success is never promised. You've got to really be in a place that you prioritize what you say you want. Number two, a big regret of a lot of failed final expense telesales agents is that they didn't buy enough leads. They got trained. They found a good mentor who's really made it. I've been in this industry such a long time. I've done telesales combined with my insurance background, 2+ decades of experience, 20+ years. That's a long time doing a very simple business, but it's not easy, my friends. I was doing telesales before it was cool, before all this fun stuff that everybody's jumping into now. And a lot of agents fail because they failed to buy enough leads. If you don't have enough leads, you can be the most amazing person on the planet, and you probably won't attain profitability at all because you don't have enough people to call. And if you don't have enough people to call, you're going to call it quits. So a lot of insurance agents, they launch into this industry. Yay, all I need is a free script. I don't care if my mentors made it or not. I didn't vet the agency. I didn't have anybody that truly trained me. They never put me through a 5-day course, but I crashed hard and I didn't buy enough leads. You've got to buy enough leads if you want to meet the needs. And a lot of agents that regret jumping into this industry did not have enough leads in their pocket, and they left the industry because they called maybe 20, 30 leads and then says, you know what, that didn't feel great. The rejection hit me really bad. But a big regret is not having enough leads, because if you don't have enough leads, sometimes it's just you didn't have enough money. You didn't vet your trainer or your agency like ours didn't spend the time with you on the beginning to see if you even had enough bucks to jump into this space. They're like, hey, if you got a pulse, we got a place, hop on in. And that hurts a lot of agents. It's a big regret in this industry. You've got to have enough leads to leverage yourself to power and a chance of profitability. There's no participation prize in this industry. You got to work hard, and the harder you work, the luckier that you can get. But it's one of those things where you got to have a thick skin and a soft heart to be able to jump through enough hoops to help these great folks. But leads are a big regret of agents that fail out because they didn't buy enough leads. Now, number three, this is a huge regret. that a lot of failed agents have is it's the fail, all right, to really get into action. They say, you know what, I'm going to do this tomorrow. I got my leads, great. I'm going to deal with them tomorrow. And your brand new leads just joined the Age Lead program. All right, I'm telling you, it's bad. Tomorrow will take your opportunity away. And agents that regret ever jumping into this industry, they robbed themselves by saying, you know what, tomorrow, 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 tomorrow. And it took everything away that you thought was coming your direction. You've got to be decisive. You've got to move. Once you've vetted your agency, you know you're with a good work family like ours. And look at our agent interviews and testimonials. That's powerful for you. But get enough leads. Tip number 2, get enough leads so that you can launch into a place that it gives you the best chance of being successful. There's risk in this industry, absolutely. But because of the risk, there's insane reward when you make it. And there's no better life than the independence and the freedom and the financial gain that you can have if you're a top 8% in the nation insurance agent, or even a top 1% agent. We've got agents that are just amazing in our agency and in our work family. I'm so proud of them, but they know how to train to win. They know how to now translate the business in an easier way, but it's not easy. It's simple. And then they launch. They don't fail to buy leads, and they make those bucks because they're trained tightly. They're trained in a place that they know the right thing to do, and how, if we do some things wrong, it can rob ourselves of opportunities in this space. So the decisions that you make today have effects down the road. Tomorrow will take your opportunity away. Number 3 is all about turning that around into today, today, today. I hope you win. I hope you make the wealth. I hope you just mitigate as much of that failure rate as you can, but you may have what it takes. If we can do anything to serve you, jasonfinalexpense.com. But these are some things that a lot of insurance agents wished they knew on the front side, so they didn't have a higher rate of failure on the backside. Believe you have what it takes. We'll see you soon, my friends. I appreciate you.